Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Give me a moment. Still working on getting some of the final things set up here. Okay. Let me just turn this down on my speaker. All right. Oh, I missed one other thing I needed to get done before I actually officially was ready. Which was going here. How many subs are we actually at? We're at 40. Okay. I just need to. Oh, I did forget. I'm gonna add one more thing here. So anytime we die, we eat a bean. Any subs tonight, we will eat a bean per sub. I'll put that right here above the server. Dude, my kid will not fall asleep. What? I thought he was gonna get there. But instead, he's just gonna cry. I'm ready to disappear again. And hold him until he falls asleep. Which. Fine. It is what it is. He was like so close, and I'm trying to get him to uh not be fully asleep unless he's in bed. But he doesn't always want to do that. I'm just kind of watching him because I don't want to jump into the game and have him start screaming, you know? That's what I'm worried about. I'm gonna do this. Subsonic eat a bean. One death equals bean. Ah, I made that huge. That's great. Eventually, I'm just gonna assume he's just gonna fall asleep. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. I also never got myself over to the Entenmoors, but we'll get over there. All right, don't forget, chat. We're gonna be giving away some goodies tonight and tomorrow. Tonight we will be giving away an Angmarum Sorceress. So if you want a basic Angmarum Sorceress code, you can do !ticket to join the giveaway for that. That will be at the end of stream tonight. And then we will also be giving away Lotro codes tonight. There will be 5 sets of codes. And it'll basically just kind of be, I'll drop them in the chat, and it will be first come, first serve. I know there are people watching on YouTube, but these codes are going to be Twitch exclusive. So all giveaways and everything is going to be completely Twitch exclusive. Where is the stableman?
It is a new day.
They're not like the South Bree, whatever. Like whatever Breeland person. So we're gonna get over to the Entmoors. I'm gonna wait for my kid to fall asleep before we actually dive into the meat and potatoes of tonight. Because I really need him to fall asleep. But
What do you need?
this kid is fighting it.
What can I do for you?
I guess I forgot I have a guy, Debris.
Greetings.
Dude, what is this kid doing?
Greetings.
My son is hilarious.
Might you spare a moment of your time? What do you need?
What is he doing? What the?
What can I do?
Edmures?
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me? I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me? I don't know if you can help me.
I don't think the Edmures are supposed to look like this.
What do you need?
Let me go ahead and let me log out and log back in. Just to reload the area. Why does it look like this? Uh, I have so many questions. It's like as it loads in, the quality drops. But like when I ride away, it fixes. Change texture quality. Yeah. Why is it? Okay, I'm just gonna restart my game. I'm also gonna BRB. My son's crying up a storm again. I'm just gonna have to hold him till he sleeps. I'll be right back.
It's over now.
Okay, I think we're set up. I hope so. I'm genuinely terrified that he's not actually going to sleep, but only so much I can do. If he's choosing not to sleep, I don't even know. He's rolling around like crazy. That makes me nervous, but we'll see. All right, thank you everybody for being patient. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the first code for Lotro points in chat. So there's gonna be 100 Lotro points. So if you want 100 Lotro points, this will be kind of a first come first serve basis. So kaboom shabam. There's 100 Lotro points. That's sort of present for being patient. Redeem those in the store, and you get 100 free Lotro points. And then, if you want the Angmarum Sorceress Bundle, there's a basic Angmarum Sorceress Bundle that will be given away at the end. Okay, I guess this is just how we're dealing with this. Is this just how it is? Like, reduced awareness? We must be popping. Okay. Okay. I think that makes sense. Alright. Alright, so here we are. We're in the Intmoors. If I die, anytime that I die, we have to eat a bean boozled. Yup. A um a bean. Bean boozled. Okay? We die. This is what we're doing. Also, for anybody who's here, any subs that we get tonight, I also eat a bean per sub. So that is another fun thing.
Would you do something for me?
We are just going to grab as many Ettenmoor's quests as we can. So let's have some fun. Oh, I forgot to start record. Oh, I am recording. I am. Great. I was terrified that I wasn't going to be recording. Okay.
The shadow must fall. Mind my words,
Hold on. This one.
How can I be of service?
Stay in that area for like 5 minutes.
Do not underestimate my wrath. Stay, traveler, and hear my tale.
Okay, looks like there is some sort of known bug with the Entenmoors right now.
What can I do for you? How may I help you?
Okay. We're going to be focusing primarily on this tutorial stuff. We're gonna hope and pray things go well. I've never been in the Inwards before, so I don't know what to expect. There's probably, my guess is there's probably going to end up being some sort of like update or something to fix this. Oh gosh, it's like reflecting off of the ground. What the heck? Uh, Evil area seems fine. Weird. Lieutenant Ingy. Who I need to talk to while I'm here? You would be a dwarf.
It is an insult.
Trap plan. What? But I didn't get that skill. I am Confucian. Building, passage, shadow. I don't know why it didn't work, but we can ride back more. Wait, but no, I have to use the skill. But the skill's not there. Yeah, it's not there at all. Return to Glen Bragg is not a skill in my skill thing. The area is fine for you? Okay, I'm gonna try restarting my game again. I'm gonna try changing it to DirectX 11, back to that, because I changed it to DirectX 9. Because it was like reducing frame drops like crazy. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Now it looks normal. Why did I not get that skill? You're gonna sprint at me? Should we find a spot? Like, if we find a spot, will you die? Stay there. Okay. I'm right here. You'll find Zoja Cam. Maybe I should use this outfit so it's a little less conspicuous. Because this fit seems a little blaring. Oh. McBuffer heels. That's incredible. What did you just do? I keep like waiting for some other player to show up and try and kill you. Incredible. Oh, I'm auto attacking. Sorry. I just wanted to boop you. Yay, I booped you. Incredible. I love it. Alright, back to taking things seriously. Thank you, Intarth. Alright. I don't have permission to open this door. Okay. Why not? Weirdly done. Okay. I don't have the key. I need keys? Brother, why do I need a key to get into my own fortress thing? I hate that. Okay. Probably should not be playing Discord on this monitor while I'm in the middle of this. Okay, let's crank the audio up a little bit here for y'all. Okay, so this is requiring me to use the skill, but I never got it. Electro and rig skill. Oh, it comes from an item? Wouldn't that have been nice to know? It's making me look like a fool.
Do not underestimate my wrath.
Okay. I got spooked. can't even see where that one goes off. The west? Okay. Oh, those are just... Okay. Oh. Oh gosh. That was scary. Yeah, literally. Why the frick is there a hobbit village here?
Hello.
Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? Oh. Oh no. Oh, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. Y'all, we got absolutely toasted. Well, first death, which means first bean. As soon as I can figure out how to break it. What's that? Why are you the way that you are? What? What is happening here? How does this work? What? Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Is he even gonna let me follow this guy? Didn't even know. I don't know. I doubt it. Fine. How does this work? Why can't I get my bean out? The instructions on this thing are so not clear. Like, absolutely horribly not clear. Like I'll show you all here, okay? Like, look at this. This is all that they give for instructions on how to get a bean out. That's it. Like, huh? Dude. Where's Task when I need her? I swear she might have explained this to me before. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Yo. Okay. Okay, we got one. We did it. We did it. We got the first bean. It's a white one. It's either gonna be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. Bon appetit. That was definitely not stink bug. We definitely lucked out. Oh snap! We got some peeps. Yeah. I'm just gonna hang around these guys. I don't know what to expect, so uh Learned very quickly, don't wander off alone. Yo, Mama Panic with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Yo, what's up, Tiger One? I am alive. I have a really bad migraine right now, but we're doing some PvP with some Bean Boozled, so. We're gonna invite this guy. Oh. Alright, we're gonna try. Thanks, Mama. How was your stream? I hope it went well. We're gonna try and make a push for Hordale. I'm not just gonna sit and wait. This is where, like, I kind of low-key I wish I was on Glam. Oh, wait. No, we don't want to push for Hordale. Well, we're gonna have to, but there's gonna be creeps all over that place. Alright, we're gonna hop off the horse. Hope and pray that this goes well. Why did you... No. Nope, nope. That's so bad, that's so bad. Okay. Whew, we survived. Alright, we're full health. Okay, we've made it here. This is part of me. This is where I kind of wish I was on Glamdring. I might honestly see. This is where I'm kind of like, maybe I should have switched to Glamdring. But Peregrine is just built different, you know. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm very torn. I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I can't always be on both. Maybe I'll have characters that I power level on Glam. I haven't decided yet. Well, the hard part is I won't have, like, anything there except for I'll have my level 55 Runekeeper. Like, I'll have him, but that's it. Okay. Oh, it wants me to go way up there. Oh boy. Maybe I'll make a champion on Glamdring. Because I've been really enjoying melee DPS classes. I think I might just make a champion on Glamdring, make that my main. And use that for just like PvP and try and power, like basically just try and do as much power leveling as I can. But I'll primarily probably do a lot of that power leveling off stream. I don't know yet. That's fine. Okay, it doesn't look like I can get in through there, but I don't know any other way to go. I'm like constantly hitting tab because I'm terrified that I am going to run in, especially with how far up I am. Oh. Brother one-shot me. Brother one-shot me. Where the frick am I? Okay. We got a nice bean. This one. Right here. I don't know what this one is going to be. I think it's either old bandage or pomegranate. Bon appetit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what bean flavor that is. Hmm. Yeah, we're 2 for 2, which makes me nervous. Speaking of dragons, I don't see a world where I just walk through here and get to where I need to go. But YOLO? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen, you know? Oh, oh, that's the worst thing that can happen. That's the worst thing that can happen. Yep, yep. That's gonna be a negative for me, Ghost Rider. Ah, that might have been the liver and onions bean. But it didn't taste like liver and onions. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what that bean even tasted like. I think this is where we respawned. I'm kind of shocked that there aren't more people in the moors right now. Maybe Peregrine just people just don't want to do PvP. Do you mean like structured and like organizing groups to get together to do PvP stuff? Let's see how long this lasts. We're going for it. This is a cave. This is just straight up a cave. As more people show up, more of the other side show up until it builds into raids. Oh. I think maybe the only way. Oof. Let's see if we survive this. We're definitely not surviving this. No way. We're still alive. We're standing most of the nights living in a living in a gangster's paradise. Why is my phone going up? Excuse me. Hi. Oh, those are freaking incredible. Absolutely amazing. That's worth the bean right there. All right, we got this one. I don't know what this one is. I think it's either dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. So, bone apple teeth. Definitely strawberry banana smoothie. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, we're not doing that fight. Definitely not happening.
How can I be of service?
Elverath will avenge me.
Accommodations, by the way, the PvP currency. Okay, I figured.
Mind my words, traveler.
Alright, so we're gonna go
Mind my
into
words, traveler.
the Delving of
Will you not have the
Thror.
courtesy to hear my tale? Mind my words, traveler.
We're not gonna worry about bosses.
What can I do for you? How may I help you?
Alright, cool. Any of these require 160. I have a strong feeling that with the Delving of Thror coming back, we'll have a good chance at finding some players in there. Alright, we're just gonna focus on some mapping in here. Fight some enemies that we come up against. He evaded. He didn't pursue. So that's a good sign. Wow, wow, wow. No! Dang it! Oop. No. Wait, this one. Oh no. This is one of the darker ones. This is gonna be either licorice or burnt rubber. So it's gonna be gross no matter what. Bun apple teeth. That's burnt rubber. Ugh. How did that? Oh. Ugh. Ugh. It's lingering. It smells like a tire. Ugh. Ah. Around TR? What's TR in Darth? Very overwhelming. Norris DR. Kirith Raw. Okay. Bro, that rubber is still lingering in my nose. Ugh. Yo, Aubrey, we got a weirdo raid up in here. What the heck is up with that? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Ochelix. I'm a Locho creator. We're doing PvMP for the first time. And anytime we die, or we get gifted subs, or subs in general, we're eating beans. I currently have a lingering scent of, and taste of rubber in my mouth. It's terrible. What up, Hippogrim? Okay, I was told creeps were here. Yeah, it's terrible. It's genuinely horrible. Zero out of 10 would not recommend. This one, like, lingers, too. It's not just, like... It's not just, like, one bean and it's gone. It's just terrible. Speaking of, now that we've got everybody here, or at least a lot of people here... Oh, gosh. Who dat? Oh, that's a freak. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give away our second Lotro Point code. So, for all y'all's on Twitch, kablamo! There's a code for 100 Lotro Points. Creeps don't have mounts. If it's on a horse, it's always a friendo. Okay. Wait, why does this... Why are there freeps here, but this looks like it's completely taken over? Oh yeah, straight up off rip dropping the code. I'm crazy. And then, for those who are here as well, at the end of my stream, I will be giving away an Angmarm Sorceress bundle. So if you want an Angmarm Sorceress, you can use !ticket. And then you can get entered into the giveaway for the Angmarm Sorceress. I hope that worked. Now I'm like nervous it's not actually working. Loyalty. Giveaway. Okay, yep, you're in there, Incredible. I see you. You're good. I hope your stream was good, Aubrey. I saw you were doing some more Epic on your Warden, I think. I got distracted with missions. Nice. I did a bunch of missions off stream on my burglar. And that was fun. I enjoy missions a lot. Like a lot more than I was expecting. I think I like them because they remind me of Flashpoints in SWTOR, but they're like shorter and they're meant to be soloed. They're so basic. I didn't think I liked them. I didn't even necessarily think they were like too horribly basic. I don't know. But we're definitely not beating that guy. These are... I want to fight actual players. If I win, just give it to anyone but Pippin. Dang! People got that vendetta against Pippigrim, apparently. That's crazy. Pippigrim, what are you doing to people? I haven't won anything in a long time. Why do I have a hard time believing that? I was told the creeps were gonna be here. I feel like I need to just like drop and buy a Valar boost on Glamdring quick. Is he? Every time I've chatted in there, they've just said they were over in Tirith Raw, and now they're saying that they're it's pretty dead. Let me check because I'm in the Peregrine PvP Discord. Let me check what the vibes are going on in here. Okay, so it looks like they do. Looks like they did a PvP event yesterday in Peregrine. Which I think is kind of hilarious, but also so sad. Alright. So I wasn't going to do this originally. I was going to do 1 day each. So we're probably going to just make today a PvMP day, and then we'll go back to regular scheduled Lotro stuff tomorrow if Peregrine is kind of slow. But we're going to shift over to some monster play and give it some vibes over here. What do you mean I can't enter for 5 minutes? An anti-flip mechanic? Bruh. What do we do for 5 minutes? That is a great question. You can still look out and appreciate the monster classes. Talk strategy? Well, do I want to play the sorceress? Absolutely. I do want to play the sorceress. I don't know what to expect. I'm excited though. I wanna play her. It's like a warden and lore master with crab heels. Oh no. Don't tell me that. I haven't heard too much about the balancing, but And confirmed did actually watch her video. I did not watch Aubrey's video. Whoops. Sorry. Oh my gosh, we still got 100 seconds. You know what? We can do this. So, we've got 100 seconds. Let's pull up the web map here. So, we have a new expansion coming this year. And they said we're going north. Where do you think we're going? Do you think we're going... I think personally we're probably going to end up in Rune for the expansion. That's my guess. I doubt we're going all the way up to Forward Wave. I think we're going to Rune. Which, if we're going to Rune, that really motivates me to want to push forward in my own leveling on my main character. But also, I kind of want to get a character leveled up on Glam. So, like... I don't know what to do there. Maybe the Grey Havens? That... Well, that's a possibility, but I don't know. I don't know. My money personally is on Rune. I think if there's going to be a safe bet for anything, it's going to be Rune. I think the only way that they'll ever get to the Grey Havens area is if they were to try and incorporate, like, the reincarnation system from DDO. I think that's the only way that we get anything, personally. That would be cool. I would love to be able to meet the the Blue Wizards. I think that would be really cool. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. What the frickety frack just happened? Acid Spike. Acid Spout. Steel Breath. Acid Synergy. How do I change the appearance? Rates? But it's not. How do I equip it? Right, but like, I have this, or is that just what it already is? Like, it's not. There's no, like. I don't know, maybe. Malvin, where are you? Who's staring at me? Brother, I'm married.
My lord will soon have the ring.
Are you looking for a beating? Tread in silence or pay the price, cub. You want to be drilled full of maggot holes?
I did say, brother, I'm married in a response to being stared at.
Fresh blood.
Ask yourself a question. Do you really want to make me
Oh, that's you.
Are you looking for a beating?
That's incredible.
I will show you pain. Who are you to stop me?
Choose a clan. I think I want the white hand.
You'll do my will, or I'll carve your hide. You want to be drilled full of maggot holes?
My lord will soon have the ring. You are too late, fool.
I just didn't know what to expect, you know? Purchase and use the skill March. Speak with Nadar near the gate of Gramsfoot. Oh, there you are. Okay. Whoa! That's cool. That's cool. People look cool. I've never done monster play before, so I don't know what to expect. Nervous I'm gonna be like doing something half distracted, and then it's just gonna end up I'm gonna end up getting absolutely like roasted by something. Good night, Pip. Thanks for coming in. It looks so freaky. Okay. Let's
Ask yourself,
go.
do you really want to make me angry? Get to it, maggot, or I'll send you to the sofa pits. Are you looking for a beating? Ask yourself a question.
Get me out of combat, brother.
To make me angry?
I don't want to fight. Get me out. There we go.
Are you looking for a beating?
All right, I think we did it. Oh, not quite yet.
Move along, or feel the crack of my whip. Listen well, slug. I've got a job needs doing.
Let's go fight some freeps.
You'll do my will, or I'll carve your hide.
We're just gonna pick a random person and follow them and see what happens. Into the giveaway, I think if I win, you can pass on to Indarth. Okay. So if M credible, so basically right now, I foresee death. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. I don't have any of these traits equipped. If I win, give it to you. Okay, sounds good. How bad do you think this is gonna go? Oh, maybe if we bait this one out? Maybe if we can isolate this fool. Hmm. I hope this person follows. Follow me. Follow me, sir. Follow me. We can get this guy. Please? Do something? Sir? Good night, Bibbergrim. Yeah, we got one. That was okay. That didn't count for an actual freep. Okay. We gotta go hunt like a real freep. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, these are friends. Um, Let's see here. Let's not run into a random town. Okay, Intharth, you are with me. Good. Maybe we can catch some people. Oh, so if we actually run into somebody, you were of zero help whatsoever. More like 90%. Okay. I just threaded the needle with those bears. Okay. Trying to just like think of how this can go. We're like right by their base. Oh gosh. Mistakes have been made. Nope, I'm out. Where are my healings? These are stances. I get one heal and it's an ice tube. Oh. Brother, what is that? Okay. Uh, oh. Dang. Brother said, nah. Alright. Next bean, I guess. I'm scared. I don't know what to expect from this. I don't even know what this is gonna be. I think this is the liver and onions or cappuccino one again. That's liver. No. Oh. That was so oniony. Ugh. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more water. Cause blah. Oh, they're at Tolascarnan. Where is that? Oh, in the middle of the map. Okay. Heck it, we ball. We're going. Actually, wait. Let's prep. Let's be smart. Where's the trainer? Uh. Where's the trainer? So that way I can do what I want to do. Oh, manage your traits. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Let's go. We're going. Oh, Escarnon. This is not a good time for lag. Brother, I can't do anything. So many people. No wonder that was immaculate. Time for bean. Oh. I think. How does this work? Oh. So if I go like this. Oh gosh. I can't even get in there. So, like, how am I supposed to help here? Oh gosh. I don't know where you are. Oh. Do this, and then we do this. No, do this, then we do this. Wait, so which one is last word? I should not have pulled that lever. Dang. Oh, this is gonna be another rubber one. I don't wanna. Yeah, rubber. Oh, where am I? No. Ah. Okay. Oh. We're getting cooked. Absolutely cooked. Bean. Where's my zoom? Bean. I don't. Trauma. Thank goodness. No, I think this is a bad one. Um, I definitely think that was a bad one. I don't know what that was. I think it was wet dog. Oh, I'm like ugly now. It's fine. Oh, my nose. Is there actually nobody in here? Oh, you piece of poop! There's so many freeps! Arnar! Well, rip. Alright. Uh, this bean. Please be nice. I can't handle. Please. Be nice. That was dead fish! That was dead fish. That was a mistake. That was. Alright. I will be right back. I need to go get something. I'll be right back. I'm not getting Baby Loki to sleep. That one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay, BRB. Alright, we're back. We are crying a lot. I think trying to decide if I want to keep up on this whole PvP thing right now. I have a very strong feeling if we keep going, it will not end well. But who knows? We'll give it a couple more minutes. I think we'll do like a couple more lives and then we'll start power leveling on Glam, I think. But also, I don't want to go back to Glam. So actually, I think we'll level up on our champ. Because we have a champion on Peregrine. So I think we'll just do that. But we are going to drop another code in chat. So if you want some Lotro points, give me a moment here. Because I didn't really... They like made this an image, I think, and I kind of hate it. All right, boom, there we go. 100 more Lotro points in chat. Go for it. Man, I should have waited like, I don't know, 10 more minutes, and then I could have been on a creep. But it's okay. I think next time we do a PvP stream, we'll probably do it on like when they do a Freep versus Creep night on in the Discord. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Holy heck. I'm dead. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Booger. I don't even know what this other one is. Booger or Juicy Pear? Pear. Please. Pear. That's Booger. It's like grass. Alright. That's gonna be the end of this. For the YouTube video. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed PVMP Bean Challenge. I'm gonna die. Really bad. Alright. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna die. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and log out of Monster Plate. Let me go ahead and switch some titles around. Ugh. Actually, we can keep the title here. We'll just need to switch it here. No. Nope. Oh, here we go. Since we are no longer doing PvMP, we're not going to do our PvMP thumbnail. Well, we're going to hop back into El Reina, and we're going to chill. We're still going to keep things going. Every time we die tonight, we were still going to eat a bean. Any subs that we get is still going to be a bean until these beans are gone. Y'all, my nose don't feel right. My nose don't feel right. At all. I have mail. A horse, of course, yes.
That is an interesting artifact you carry. It must have quite a story, I imagine. Welcome to Gligor, finest of the villages to be found in the Stourvales. The mayor must be told of this.
Lived peacefully for so long and keep to ourselves, and we like it that way. Whoa. Whoa! Girl looks sick! I returneth to lurketh. Sounds good.
What's that? Goblins in Uruks?
Ordinarily, I would say you were spinning tall tales, send you on your way without supper, but there was a good deal of excitement last night. A few hours passed. Answers were sent out, never came in. Even one. I think I actually want to take the cape off of this fit. Uh...
Hello, hello.
Hello there. That's just a door, Arena. Oh, I need to grab... not my vault. Shared storage. Okay. What? The frickety frackle crackle? Dude, people look so cool.
Hello, hello. Hello there. Hello, hello.
Hello there. Don't mind me. I've only lost the best spot to read my books. Hello, hello. Might you aid me?
I think I like that better. 'Cause I still want her to have like armor, but I want it to be a little bit lighter because she's got this. For like when she's actually like in war, but then she can have this for traveling. I want like a darker cloak, but like this seems a little much. don't like the... What does this look like? Can literally just give her the same exact cosmetics as Vax. She kind of looks good. Unironically. That's actually not bad. I like the hood. I want to give her a hood. This, make it back to its default color. That's a little bit more purple than I think what I want. Yeah, no, I need it to be like an armor. What dyes do I have? I think I like the concept of the Radagast cloak. Don't know. Oh, that's not horrible. So if we take this, turn it to purple, it kind of looks like a worn traveler. Yeah. Oh, Chad, I think we got it, at least for now. And she's got like a social outfit, even though I don't want her swords to be actually seen. And she's wearing this. But we'll get her like actually like a nice dress or something. Then she also has this outfit. Her war outfit. But I like this one. Okay. I think we actually got the fit. Although now that I'm looking at the hood for Radagast's cloak, I don't like it. I cannot find a cosmetic that I like. But I think that's all my dye. I gotta find a good cloak for her. It's important. Wait, it's gonna be their cosmetics, duh. Cloak. Could just do a quiver, actually. Maybe we just do that. Ooh. Start off, put that in there. If I just do a quiver, I never even like thought. Yeah! That fits so much better. And then eventually we'll get the bow. But nah, I think this is the vibe we're going for. All right. We got it. We got it. Did it take us a little while? Absolutely. Will it probably take us a little while on another character? 100%. But we did it.
Always more work that needs doing.
Oh, there!
Is this quiver kind of massive? Yeah. Do I still like it? Absolutely.
Hello, hello. Do you have it? Hello there. You look like the adventurous sort. Oh, my poor arrow.
You know, like a kid, like up here. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
job you did.
I wanna put this back. There. I'm gonna put them away right now. Oh, we have a weird random survivor. Watch, I'm gonna put these all away, and then somebody's gonna like gift some like crazy sub bomb or something. Oh, wife texted me. Where's my phone? I bet I left it upstairs. I'll be right back. Wait. Oh, there's probably a waterfall over there. Yeah. Yo, I got a cookie. Watch out that bean taste. So good. We're gonna save this boar. Guys, we saved the boar. I guess I never did give my overall thoughts on PvMP. I can definitely say I came and played at the wrong time. But for what I did, I had fun. And I genuinely feel that if I had like a group of people, like if I had like a group, whether it was content group or just friends, to just hop into the Entomores and go and do stuff there, that would be really fun. I think I'm dead. Nope, we made it. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about MMOs. I swear, every MMO that I have played, their PvP system, they always try to gear it towards people with max level. They have, like, no system for people to be able to go and try out PvP if you're not max level. Because, like, in the End Wars, you can't, specifically in Lotro, you can't go to the Enten Wars. You get boosted to 160, but you can't buy any of the PvP gear unless you're actually 160. So then, like, at that point, why even bother? You know? Like, there's no point in even touching PvP unless you're at cap. I guess I'm really not a fan of um like limiting people who aren't at cap to do some of those things. Just make the zone a level cap zone that people can be capped to immediately for that zone. Yeah, like I like the idea of boosting people to 160. I think they do that with the thought process of wanting players to be able to be on even ground. But from everything that I'm seeing, but from everything that we experienced, clearly you're not on an even ground. The only opportunity that you might have for being on an even ground is if you're playing as a creep. But even then, you still pretty much just get wrecked right away unless you're with a good group. And that just is just kind of a feels bad. But like every MMO I feel is that way. It doesn't matter if it's Lotro, if it's SWOTOR. If you're not cap, you have no reason to, like, you get no reward for doing PvP. In fact, most of the time, especially in SWOTOR, you just get flamed for it. Like, what are you doing PvP if you're not a cap? Or even have the most basic starting PvP gear. It's such a frustrating thing. Endgame for the PvE doesn't matter the PvP. Right, so then at that point, if you have that, it shouldn't matter. I don't know. At that point, if it has its own gear, if it has its own thing outside of allies, like why does, and plus like, oh, I guess you can't even do this, but I can't pull it up, but like you can get the reward track as early as level 45, so like why not make it where you can start, like, you can earn it for the reward track. It just doesn't, it just doesn't make sense to me.
A lovely day, is
It feels very gatekeepy to keep people who aren't at cap. To really be able to do anything. And maybe that's something that I'm sure, like, SSG, I'm dead. I can't believe I survived. But I'm sure it's something that, like, SSG maybe is trying to improve upon. I'm not going to say that they're just taking a look at their player base and going, we don't care. But see, it might have been a time, but it might not have been a time. It might just be a test. I don't know, like, it might have just been like a test thing for PvP. Because they've obviously been wanting to do some reworking on PvP, but if people just aren't interested, they might not know, like they might just be trying to test the waters, try and bring people back into PvP. Because PvP has obviously not been a forefront for SSG. Which is again totally fine. I think PvMP I don't think is, again, not an area where Lotro really feels. But I don't think it's something that, like, I think PvMP is a great idea, and I think Lotro does it really well for what they have. I genuinely think if they're going to do things better, they should actually take things and, like, really, I think they really should give more unique rewards for PvP and give better ways for like, give better rewards for PvP, incentivize people to do PvP outside of just keeping PvP so separate. No, and I think that's totally valid. I think it's 100% valid to want to play your hunter. And, like, to me, I enjoy the leveling, so, like, I'm fine with doing the level part, but I can understand people not wanting to level just to play PvP. Like, I can get that. Especially with Lotro having a not efficient leveling process. And I don't think that that's something that's, like, a bad thing for Lotro, because its focus is honestly on its leveling process. They've done a great job at making its leveling process super fun. But leveling in the, but, like, I understand that not everybody wants to just spend all of their time leveling, and that's why now they have things like Valar packs and things like that. Like, I get that side of it. I just wish that there were other ways to make it better. Like, everything deserves just a slight little bit of like, I mean, everything in any MMO, I'm sure, deserves some slight little bit of improvement. PvP is definitely the biggest thing that I want to see improve from Lotro, especially after trying it out. Because I would love to get into it more, but I'm less inclined to get into it if I have to spend so much time leveling a cap just to get the most basic PvP gear. That's my big thought on it. They aren't willing to crunch leveling down sometimes to not. Somebody's got to give because I shouldn't have to be at level cap to enjoy something that was a thing. Yeah, I agree.
These cuts are choice indeed.
I would definitely agree with that. You shouldn't. I think I can see and understand maybe limiting PvP to 50. Like, if you have to start, like, maybe be level 50, because that's going to require some investment in the game. But I don't think, like, I don't think it's something that we have to be like, oh man, we absolutely.
Good day.
Holy cow, what is my brain trying to even say? Like, it makes sense to make players be at least somewhat invested before they can just jump into PvP. I think you maybe have to be level 20 or something like that. I don't know where exactly PvP starts. I don't think PvP needs to start at level 1. Because somebody could go in, say, oh, I'm going to jump right into PvP, and it's going to go terribly for them, and then they hate the game. Or you get people that are just going to be PvP trolls.
Goblins and Uruks?
Like, that's just certainly not the move.
Must be mistaken.
Um,
Hello there.
but like they shouldn't make it where you have to spend thousands of hours grinding. I'm so dead. There's no way. No. That was immaculate. I should not have survived that, chat. Not even a little bit. But yeah, you shouldn't have to spend thousands of hours leveling just to get to PvP. And I think, yeah, I think it kind of goes back to what I've talked about before in a previous video where you shouldn't, like, yes, there's raiding that you can do at level 50, but nobody is going to be doing raiding at level 50 anymore. Unless they are very specific groups for it. It's just not happening anymore. People who are raiding and wanting to get into those raids are at cap, which means if you're going to try and get into raiding, you have to get to cap before you can really experience raiding. Unless you get a group of people that you are raiding with. Or that are sitting at that time, at that, like,
Orcs and goblins.
that are like sitting at that level, ready to raid with you.
Will there ever be an end to these troubles?
Yeah, that's just kind of my overall thoughts on PvP. I really think Lotro needs to be able to have a way to handle content. And this is just kind of a thing in content in general, but PvP especially, need to be able to open up certain things to people of lower levels. Otherwise, it's just not going to be nearly as enticing for somebody if they know that they have to get to these higher levels before they can do it, you know? But maybe this is my thoughts, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that. And it does make me wonder a little bit. I think with the way that Lotro has gone, and with the way that modern MMOs are going, I genuinely think one of the things that actually is a big turnoff for people now is the level cap. And as much as I genuinely have enjoyed leveling in Lotro, like, I get it. The thought that
To these troubles.
I am still... Oh, baby Loki woke up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, but he is still awake. Yep, he's still awake. Okay, hold on. Sorry about this, chat. Gotta go be a dad. Okay, I think I got him down.
How do you do?
It might be better if we just. This is something I've thought about recently with playing SWOTOR and playing Lotro. And originally, I had thought, dropping another code in chat, by the way. There's 100 more Lotro points. Originally, I had thought that Lotro's cap was fine. And that there wasn't like a problem with it, you know? I didn't like think anything of it because I had just thought like it wasn't something, what's the word? Like I've thought about this with SWOTOR. So SWOTOR's level cap is 80. It has been 80 for a long time. Lotro's level cap is 160. So it's a pretty stark difference between the two level caps. And at first, I had wondered about that because I started playing SWOTOR when the level cap in SWOTOR was level 55. And I thought that was a fine level cap, whatever. I didn't necessarily think anything of it. But I was also like 13 at the time, I think. And like between the two games, you level in SWOTOR so much more efficiently. Like I've had my new main on SWOTOR for like 3 weeks, I think, and I am 20 levels away from cap. I am level 60. And the crazy part about that whole experience is the fact that in SWOTOR, not only do you level up so much faster, but you don't have nearly as much to level with. And so, for the instance of your PvPer, even though it's so much easier to get to cap to do PvP. Or if you're wanting to play SWOTOR and you're wanting to raid, you can get to cap really quickly and start raiding really fast. It doesn't require you to spend either hundreds of hours or like thousands of hours sometimes, depending on if you know what you're doing or not. But hundreds to thousands of hours, or like you can just spend like 100 hours leveling maybe in SWOTOR to get to cap. And that's even if you watch all the cutscenes and you're really focusing on story. But if you're just like, I don't care about the story, you can get to cap really fast. And then you can just do a lot in the game. Now, granted, SWOTOR does things differently where if you want to raid, you have to be a subscriber. And if you are wanting to do PvP, you have a PvP cap unless you are subbed. Yo, what's up, Cheeky? Hope you're doing well. So, like, those are things that, like, paywall you a little bit that some people will find really annoying. But whereas, but like the efficiency is there. And I don't think, it's just, I feel like Lotro is in just such a tough situation in this regard because Lotro is always I'm so dead. Okay, I guess we're eating a bean. Lotro has prided itself on being a game that is focusing around its world. It's focusing around, its leveling process. It focuses on its story. It focuses on its exploration. It focuses on the world around it. It doesn't focus on its endgame. SWTOR is the same way, but SWTOR doesn't sacrifice so... I don't even want to say Lotro sacrifices a lot. There's just so much that goes into leveling that it genuinely can make it very difficult and off-putting for new players to get into. And that's the thing that makes me really nervous about Lotro continuing to look at increasing its cap. It's bean boozled, and we're going to eat this bean right now. We got a good bean. This one's like cotton candy. Pretty fruity. And so let's say, for instance, in the expansion that's supposed to be coming out at the end of this year, Lotro drops a level cap increase to 170. And that would be huge. It would be an absolute... It'd be such a massive level cap, honestly. And, like, I think in theory, that sounds really cool. In practice, that is a huge problem. Because, A, anybody who does PvP has to level 10 levels in order to be able to enjoy the PvP that they want to their fullest potential, unless they play Creep. But anybody who wants to do hardcore PvP content, telling them just go play Creep, as Intharth will tell you, it don't work. And for a new player who is looking at getting into Lotro and is like, yo, Lord of the Rings MMO, that looks awesome. Let's play it. What does this mean? What is the level cap? 170? Heck nah, I'm out. They're like, I don't want to spend my entire time playing the game leveling. Some people, they might look at the leveling process and think it's fun. Me, I am loving the leveling process. I'm having a blast. But I'm not looking at getting into raiding. Well, I am looking at getting into raiding. But I'm not looking at making raiding the core of my gameplay. I'm not looking at making high-end endgame content my game, like the core of my gameplay. Could it possibly be when I get there? Maybe. I do want to try it, and I do want to focus on it and have a character that I am trying to get through high-end content with. It's why I'm in the Peregrine Raiders Discord server. Like, that's genuinely something I am interested in. It's even why I'm making and leveling this champion, because I want her to be a PvP focused character. I want to be able to have another melee DPS character that I can use. It's not a burglar. I want to be able to have that. But at the same time, the thought of trying to go through and leveling more characters to be able to fit all of these certain molds is going to be really tough. And I also don't want to have to spend a lot of money to do so. Some characters or some players might be like, I don't want to do this, but they also probably don't want to spend the crazy amount of money that it takes to level boost, and especially as a new player, don't do it. Valar boosting as a new player is the scariest thing you can do. You genuinely do not want to do it at all. It is the biggest mistake you can make. I Valar boosted one character specifically so that way I could just visit whatever area I wanted to and use them to record B-roll for content. And good golly, Miss Molly, is it not the move? Eventually, I'm going to have to, eventually I'm going to go through and I'm going to level an actual hunter. Because doing that, I can, I will be able to have a ranged DPS that I can play as, because that's really what I want. I want a melee DPS, I want a ranged DPS, and then I'll level a Runekeeper for healing. So that way I can basically fill those two main roles. Because those are the roles I want to fulfill. But getting to that point is going to be very tough. And it's going to require a ton of time. And so I'm worried about having the leveling cap being so high. I genuinely am worried that if Lotro really wants to grow, they might actually have to do the condensing for the leveling. Because it's going to be very difficult to appeal to new players if your leveling app is that big. It is. And I want to see Lotro grow, because I genuinely think out of all of the MMOs that I have played, it does the most things right. Like, I genuinely believe that it does the leveling the best in terms of, like, making areas unique, making questing fun. Like, I genuinely think Lotro does those things the best. I think its group content is the best. I think the landscape difficulty makes it even more fun to go through and do questing, because you can make questing significantly less of a chore and make it more of just like a fun challenge. But also, the biggest thing that is going to hold itself back is going to be how long it takes to get to endgame. Even if you're not necessarily an endgame focused game, that is always going to be a player's goal in mind, regardless of who they are. Whether there's somebody that says, I'm going to take it slow, or I'm going to go fast. or I'm going to, just mess around and see what happens. Usually, people's goal is going to be thinking about endgame, thinking about what it's going to look like when they get to max level, what they're going to do with their characters when they hit max level, especially if they're people that come from other MMOs and have endgame experience. That's going to be a thing that they're thinking about. I came from when I started playing Lotro, I had come from endgame experience in SWOTOR. And not a lot of endgame experience, but enough for me to have an endgame thought process when I got to Lotro. And I've been playing for a year, and I still am not even close to seeing endgame. Now, part of that, I haven't just power focused a character. I've created alts, I've done events, whatever, deleted mains, stuff like that. But still, I've had an endgame focused mindset in thinking about what I want to do when I get to endgame. And so those are things that players just have that mindset. And if there's not a better way to go about helping players get to endgame without making them spend money, and a lot of money at that, then I think Lotro might be actually in more trouble at getting new players than people actually think they're going to be.
Well, it seems these are strange.
So that's just my thought. I really want to see Lotro grow. I really want to see its player base improve. I really want to see people be able to stick with the game long term. It is very hard for somebody to want to stick with the game long term, knowing that it's going to take them a stupidly long time to get to endgame unless they're already invested in what Lotro is. That includes everything from PvP to role playing to raiding, every single aspect of post game content. You have to figure out a good way to be able to make that more accessible. Otherwise, you're just going to turn players away.
There are uruks about, stranger.
There are uruks about, stranger. Wait, one of the boars, the store fails to stray each one of bows.
I left Drusy behind to guard the prisoner, so I could ask the mayor what to do.
We had better follow him to his captive, and quickly.
Anyway, that's another on-stream rambling that'll end up as a YouTube video. Oh, I've been live. I've been live almost 4 hours. We're going to finish up this quest, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it. I'm getting kind of tired. And I do just kind of want to relax. Probably, honestly, play a little bit more SWOTOR. But also, I do just kind of want to play a game and not think about streaming. Or having to eat beans. But, tomorrow, we'll probably be back in Moria, I think. Will be the plan. And then yeah, tomorrow we'll either be back in Moria or we'll be doing something else. I don't know yet, but it'll be Lotro again tomorrow. Might be playing more on El Reina. Don't know yet. And then after that, it'll be back to SWOTOR on Monday. And then I will be making a video on Lego Batman here soon. Because I will not be finishing the Lego Batman plat. And it's because of the game. But I'll talk about it more in a YouTube video. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the giveaway while this cutscene is going on. So let's go ahead and close the giveaway. We're gonna draw a winner. And the winner was Credible. But then they said to give it to anybody but Pipigram and Pipigram, so we're gonna give it to Intharth. So GG's Intharth. There is a code for the Angmarm Sorceress Bundle. Congratulations! You did it! Ooh, Sharku. That's interesting. We're going to start looking for a raid target. Categories. See here. Where that I know really. Outro. I don't think there's gonna be anybody that I know playing SWTOR. Yeah, nope. Alright. We're not gonna worry about rating out, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it there tonight. Thank you everybody for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it's been about 4 hours, so it's a good spot to stop. But alright, as always, you were loved, you were valued, you were fearfully and wonderfully made. See you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.